The 2014 FFA Cup is the inaugural season of the FFA Cup, the main national soccer knockout cup competition in Australia. 631 teams in total from around Australia entered the competition. Only 32 teams will compete in the competition proper, including the 10 A-League teams and 22 Football Federation Australia member federation teams determined through individual state qualifying rounds held in early 2014. The FFA Cup competition proper commenced on July 29, 2014 and will conclude with the FFA Cup Final on December 16, 2014. Although future editions of the tournament will involve the Cup Final being played on Australia Day, this season's final was brought forward in order to avoid a clash with the 2015 Asian Cup, which will be hosted by Australia. The winner of the FFA Cup will win $50,000, part of a total winning prize money pool of $131,450. Round and dates, prize fund, qualifying rounds. 621 teams competed in various FFA member federations qualifying rounds to win one of 22 places in the competition proper. 8 of the 9 FFA member federations took part in the tournament, the exception being Northern Territory, which is expected to start participating from the 2015 Euro 16 season. Player registration numbers in each jurisdiction was used to determine the number of qualifying teams for each member federation. NSW have 7 teams qualify. Queensland have 4 teams qualify. Victoria have 4 teams qualify. Northern NSW have 2 teams qualify. Western Australia have 2 teams qualify. ACT have 1 team qualify. South Australia have 1 team qualify. Tasmania have 1 team qualify. The first qualifying round began on April 6, 2013 and the final qualifying round took place on June 25, 2014. 7 of the 8 member federation qualifying rounds took place in 2014. The exception was the ACT, whose competition took place during 2013. Teams. A total of 32 teams will participate in the 2014 FFA Cup competition proper, 10 of which will come from the A-League, the remaining 22 teams from FFA member federations, as determined by the qualifying rounds. A-League clubs represent the highest level in the Australian league system, whereas member federation clubs come from level 2 and below. The current season tier of member federation clubs is shown in parentheses. Draw. After the completion of the 2013 Euro 14 A-League season in the qualifying rounds by the respective member federations, the 32 teams were organised for the FFA Cup round of 32 draw, the first of 4 draws in the competition proper. The draw for the round of 32 used 3 pots to arrange the teams. Pot A included the 4 A-League teams to reach the semi-finals in the 2013 Euro 14 A-League Finals Series. Pot B included the remaining 6 A-League teams and Pot C contained the 22 member federation teams. Teams were drawn randomly into predetermined positions. From the round of 16, quarter-finals and semi-finals, teams will be allocated in one of 2 pots. The remaining A-League teams will be allocated to Pot A and the remaining member federation teams will be allocated to Pot B. In each draw, teams will again be drawn randomly into predetermined positions. The positions which teams are drawn into are structured to ensure that member federation teams will have the best chance of advancing in the competition. A minimum of 1 non-A-League team will reach the semi-final stage, a minimum of 3 in the quarter-finals and a minimum of 9 in the round of 16. This structure is achieved by allocating teams into predetermined positions, with some A-League teams drawn against one another to ensure that a certain number of A-League teams are eliminated and that a certain number of member federation teams may progress in the tournament. The draw for each round will not be made until after the scheduled completion of the previous round. The draws will also determine which teams will play at home. That is, if a member federation team draws an A-League team, the member federation team will host the fixture. However, if 2 A-League teams or 2 member federation teams are drawn together, the first team drawn will host, with the exception that Wellington Phoenix must play all of their matches in Australia, away from home. Bracket, Round of 32. The round of 32 draw took place on Friday 27 June 2014. The lowest-ranked sides that qualified for this round were Hakka, Sydney City East and South Springvale. They are the only Level 4 teams left in the competition. As a result of their loss to Adelaide City, Western Sydney Wanderers became the first A-League club to be eliminated by a member federation team. All times listed below are at AEST. Round of 16. The round of 16 draw took place on Friday 22 August 2014. The lowest-ranked side that qualified for this round is South Springvale. They are the only Level 4 team left in the competition. Quarter-finals. The quarter-final draw took place on September 23, with all timing and venue details confirmed on September 29. The lowest-ranked sides that qualified for this round were Adelaide City, Bentley Greens and Palm Beach. They are the only Level 2 teams left in the competition. All times listed below are at AEDT. Semi-finals. The semi-final draw took place on October 31, with all timing and venue details confirmed on November 5. The lowest-ranked side that qualified for this round is Bentley Greens. They are the only Level 2 team left in the competition. All times listed below are at AEDT. Final. Top goal scorers. Note: goals scored in qualifying rounds not included. Broadcasting rights. The live television rights for the competition are held by the subscription channel Fox Sports, who will broadcast 10 games live. These matches will be televised live by Fox Sports. Match ball. The official match ball for the 2014 competition is the Umbro Neo 150 Elite. References. External links. Official website.